Obsessed with Hollywood's hidden truths? Then get ready, because we're pulling back the curtain on the side of fame they pray you never see. These aren't just bad makeovers, they're full-blown disasters. From stiff, frozen expressions to botched transformations that made beloved stars nearly unrecognizable, these plastic surgery nightmares didn't just raise eyebrows, they ruined reputations and ended careers. Behind the glitz and glam is a ruthless industry fueled by fear, vanity, and the dangerous pursuit of eternal youth. Buckle up, we're revealing the most jaw-dropping plastic surgery fails in Hollywood history. You won't believe who's on the list. Bryan's journey into cosmetic enhancement began with the simple hope of looking refreshed, but it ended in heartbreak, trauma, and irreversible damage. In 2009, at 47 years old, she underwent a routine facial filler procedure meant to subtly enhance her features. But instead of a touch-up, her life was forever changed. Doctors injected a dangerous cocktail of substances, including silicone, into her forehead and cheeks. The results were catastrophic. Her face began to swell uncontrollably, becoming painfully disfigured. Despite numerous attempts to reverse the damage, things only got worse. The emotional toll was devastating. Carol withdrew from the world, hiding away in her home, allowing only her daughter to see her. At her lowest point, she contemplated ending her life. In 2013, she underwent an extremely complex reconstructive surgery, which restored some of her appearance, but came at a terrible price. The procedure left her permanently blind in one eye due to optic nerve damage. She would go on to endure even more surgeries, skin grafts, implants, and years of physical and emotional recovery. Today, Carol's strength and resilience are undeniable, but so are the scars, both seen and unseen. Her story is a sobering reminder that cosmetic procedures, while often marketed as harmless or routine, can carry serious and life-altering risks. It's a powerful call to do thorough research, ask hard questions, and understand exactly what's being injected into your body, because one decision can change everything. Dennis Avner, better known as Stalking Cat, was one of the most extraordinary and controversial figures in the world of body modification. A Navy veteran and skilled computer technician from Michigan, Avner's transformation wasn't just cosmetic, it was spiritual. Guided by his Native American heritage and a powerful encounter with a tribal elder at age 23, he made a vow to embody the spirit of a tiger. What began with a few tattoos quickly evolved into one of the most radical physical transformations ever attempted. Over the years, Avner underwent 14 major surgeries, subdermal implants to reshape his face into feline contours, pointed ears, extensive facial tattooing, rhinoplasty, and even a mechanical tail. With the help of body modification artist Steve Hayworth, he challenged the very limits of the human body and what society deems normal. In 2008, the Guinness World Records officially recognized him as the person with the most permanent body modifications to resemble an animal. But for Avner, this wasn't about shock value or fame. Becoming Stalking Cat was his way of honoring his ancestral roots and expressing a profound personal truth. His journey, though met with fascination and criticism alike, remains a haunting and unforgettable example of how far someone will go to live in harmony with their inner spirit. Donatella Versace, one of the most recognizable figures in global fashion, isn't just known for running one of the world's most iconic fashion houses. She is the brand. With her signature platinum hair, dramatic features, and unapologetic flair, Donatella has become a symbol of bold reinvention. Her transformation began at just 11 years old, when her brother, the legendary Gianni Versace, encouraged her to bleach her hair, an act that would mark the beginning of a lifelong metamorphosis. Through the years, her evolving appearance, shaped by Botox, fillers, and cutting-edge skin treatments, has kept the world watching, speculating, and debating. Critics may question her look, but Donatella has never flinched. She doesn't chase trends or youth. Instead, she redefines beauty on her own terms, using her face as a canvas for fierce individuality. To her, beauty is not about conformity. It's about power, identity, and fearlessly owning every version of yourself. Love her or not, Donatella Versace's commitment to self-expression makes her more than a fashion mogul. She's a living statement. And in a world obsessed with perfection, her confidence may just be the boldest style of all. Jocelyn Wildenstein, better known to many as Catwoman, has long mesmerized the public with a look that defies convention and sparks endless debate. With her dramatically feline features, she claims genetics and natural beauty shaped her appearance. But the world sees something else. A woman who has undergone an astonishing series of cosmetic procedures, each more jaw-dropping than the last. Her transformation turned her into both a media obsession and a lightning rod for controversy, hailed by some as a fearless icon of self-expression, and by others as a living cautionary tale of beauty gone too far. Over time, Jocelyn has come to symbolize that fragile space where personal freedom meets the high cost of reinvention. Is she a trailblazer or a warning? A victim of society's beauty standards, or a woman defiantly rewriting her own image? One thing is certain, she doesn't apologize. She embraces her reflection, no matter how the world reacts. And in doing so, Jocelyn Wildenstein keeps forcing us to confront uncomfortable questions. How far is too far? Who decides what beauty is? And why are we so obsessed with those who dare to break the mold? Jordan James Park, better known to the world as the British Lip King, rose to international fame not through conformity, but by boldly redefining beauty on his own terms. Hailing from Birmingham, England, Jordan first captured headlines after a lip procedure went horribly wrong, landing him on the hit reality series Botched. But instead of fading from the spotlight, he leaned in. Embracing a look inspired by Kim Kardashian, Jordan transformed his misstep into a mission. Since then, he's undergone a dramatic series of cosmetic procedures, multiple nose jobs, liposuction, chin implants, and of course, countless lip injections. He's been candid about the highs and lows of his journey, openly acknowledging the emotional toll and the addictive pull of aesthetic perfection. Doctors have warned him. Critics have mocked him. But Jordan remains unapologetic. To him, beauty isn't about fitting in, it's about standing out. His extreme appearance sparks constant debate, but for Jordan, it's not about pleasing others. It's about evolving, expressing, and owning who he is. In a world obsessed with sameness, Jordan James Park dares to be different, proving that self-love and identity don't have to follow society's rules to be valid, powerful, or unforgettable. Lynn May, born Lilia Guadalupe Moya, was once the shimmering queen of the stage, a celebrated dancer and actress who lit up cabarets and movie screens across Mexico and Latin America in the 1970s. With her striking beauty, hypnotic moves, and magnetic presence, she became an icon of glamour and allure. But behind the spotlight, Lynn was quietly haunted by a facial deformity she had since birth, one she desperately sought to fix in her pursuit of perfection. As the years passed and fame began to fade, she turned to cosmetic surgery, hoping to preserve the face the world had adored. But in a tragic twist, her journey for beauty led her into the hands of someone unlicensed, someone she believed could help. Instead, this decision would scar her forever. Trusting false promises, Lynn allowed baby oil to be injected into her cheekbones, believing it was a safe shortcut to youth. The results were devastating. What was meant to enhance her beauty left her disfigured. Her face swelled and warped, growing more distorted with time. The once radiant star became almost unrecognizable. Despite enduring multiple corrective surgeries, much of the damage was irreversible. Fans were shocked. The public was heartbroken. And Lynn May's transformation became a painful reminder of the hidden dangers lurking behind unregulated cosmetic procedures. Her story is more than just a cautionary tale. It's a haunting reflection on the price of chasing perfection. It raises tough questions about self-image, trust, and the extremes people are willing to go through in the name of beauty. In the end, Lynn May's legacy isn't just about fame or physical appearance. It's about resilience, survival, and the importance of choosing care over desperation. Pete Burns, the fearless and flamboyant frontman of Dead or Alive, wasn't just known for his 1985 smash hit You Spin Me Round. He was a living work of art in constant transformation. What began as a simple nose job soon evolved into an obsessive journey through nearly 300 cosmetic procedures, each one a bold stroke in the self-portrait he was determined to perfect. For Pete, plastic surgery wasn't about vanity, it was his canvas, a radical form of self-expression that blurred the lines between beauty, identity, and rebellion. But the price of that transformation was devastating. Behind the dramatic cheekbones and sculpted lips lay a painful reality: repeated infections, botched surgeries, and grueling corrective operations that took a toll on both his body and spirit. Doctors warned him to stop, but he wouldn't. He saw every procedure as another step toward becoming the version of himself the world had never seen before. Pete never apologized for who he was. He famously said he wasn't chasing perfection, he was creating it. And in doing so, he became a symbol of artistic freedom, unfiltered authenticity, and defiance against conformity. Yet his story also reveals the darker side of extreme body modification, the physical suffering, emotional toll, and the dangerous pursuit of an ever-shifting ideal. Pete Burns passed away in 2016 from natural causes. But his legacy is anything but silent. He remains a haunting, unforgettable reminder of what it means to live as your truest self, no matter the cost. Pixie Fox has become one of the most jaw-dropping and controversial figures in the world of extreme body modification. Determined to turn herself into a living cartoon, she's undergone an astonishing series of radical procedures, from jaw contouring and ear reshaping to the removal of 6 ribs, all in pursuit of an impossibly tiny waist and hyper-exaggerated features. Her goal isn't just beauty, it's to rewrite the rules of human appearance entirely. Despite repeated warnings from doctors, and being flat-out rejected by some surgeons due to life-threatening risks, Pixie refuses to back down. To her, the body is a canvas, and she's the artist. Each procedure is a bold statement of identity and defiance. But while some see her as a fearless pioneer of self-expression, others worry about the deeper costs, both physical and psychological, of chasing such extreme transformations. Her journey has sparked heated debate. Is she an icon of autonomy, or a tragic reflection of a world obsessed with unattainable beauty? Whatever your stance, Pixie Fox's story is impossible to ignore. It forces us to question how far is too far when it comes to self-reinvention, and whether our pursuit of perfection is liberating or dangerously out of control. Meet Tara Jane McKenzie, a 33-year-old woman from Melbourne who's turned herself into a living, breathing Barbie doll at a staggering cost of over $85,000 or nearly $200,000 AUD. With 5 breast augmentations, 6 nose jobs, and countless rounds of Botox and fillers, Tara isn't just chasing beauty, she's sculpting her own extreme version of it. Known for her eye-popping curves and daring fashion choices, Tara proudly parades her ever-evolving look across social media and reality TV. She's been featured on hit shows like Botched and Mirror Mirror, where she boldly declares, she's not just inspired by Barbie, she is Barbie 2.0. And she's far from finished. Despite repeated warnings from doctors about the dangers of her dangerously low weight and the risks tied to her oversized implants, Tara is pushing forward. Her goal? A jaw-dropping 1,500 cubic centimeters breast size, a figure that leaves even surgeons speechless. But for Tara, plastic surgery isn't just cosmetic, it's her identity, her art, her lifestyle. Her story sparks fierce debate. Is it empowerment, obsession, or something deeper? As she continues her transformation, Tara stands as a striking symbol of the modern pursuit of perfection, no matter the cost. Thanks for watching. If this story shocked, intrigued, or fascinated you, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more unbelievable journeys. Until next time, stay curious.